Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh. I sell used junk on eBay. Today is a Monday morning. No, it's actually Tuesday. It feels like a Monday though. It's the first shipping day of the week. Yesterday was Labor Day. I did work, but I didn't ship because the post office was closed down. So we got quite a few orders going out today. I should have looked to see how many, but can't remember. There are a couple things at home. Let's go and pop them up on the screen. One was a Yu-Gi-Oh card that I listed yesterday, and another one was, I think I have a book at home. I don't every single time I come to the storage unit bring everything I have that I've listed in the last few days. So sometimes if something's just been listed in the last couple of days, it's still either in my office or maybe it's in the car waiting to be brought here. So that's why that stuff's there. Oh, has anybody noticed eBay has kind of changed their cancellation policy a little bit? A buyer can now easily request a cancellation instead of having to message you. I have seen a slight uptick in cancellations because of this, but cancellations are much easier because now the buyer doesn't have to like message you and be like, can I please cancel? They can just go click on the button and request it. It's much simpler. So I've seen a slight uptick, but I've also seen it's less of a hassle to go through the process. So I don't know, I'm happy with it. What do you guys think about the new cancellation policy where they can just cancel an order up until the moment you've shipped it? I believe the old cancellation policy was like they had an hour or two to request a cancellation, but I don't know. Anyways, let's see what's sold. Okay, we do have some sewing machine parts in here. Just a few. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one more at home that was a return. There's a couple of the other down the other storage unit. Those are the sewing machine parts. One lot of 50 records. I'm not selling records like this anymore. This is how I used to get rid of my dud records. 50 of them here. Sold for 20 bucks. I don't know, big, heavy, takes forever to sell though. Let's see, here are some knobs off of an old, I think it was a receiver or something. Got $15 like this. I would have got $15 for the whole machine if I sold it for parts, but this is much easier to list, ship, store, all that great stuff. So very happy to see that. We have one concert ticket to see Rat 1987 in Tulsa. It's pretty cool. We got 2 Pokemon cards here, Zacian, Zamazenta. So those together. And only 1 CD in the storage unit. Can't believe it. Will Hodge, 7. If you're new to the channel, we're gonna walk down here about every 5 minutes, flip the switch, and walk back. Not flip the switch, but get close enough so my motion is detected. 1 cassette tape, Vince Gill, Trying to Get Over You. Cassette tapes are my 20th highest selling category on eBay for the year. They barely sell, but they do sell. 1 Polaroid, sold pretty quickly to Retrospect, so no worries about this here. I did list it as untested. If you price those Polaroids right, Retrospect will always buy them. Guaranteed sale. That's why I like them. DVDs, Quest for the Cure's final chapter, all 9 episodes. They've actually got one of these they put out that actually has more stuff to it, so I guess this isn't the final chapter. 1 cookbook. I tried to run an auction on this. Started at $20, ended at $20, so that's what we got. I think I could have got more here if I did this as a buy it now. 1938, Garland, Texas. Has some good ads in it, has some good recipes in it. But oh well. We tried the auction. It didn't go so great. Book From Sphinx to Christ, an Occult History. We have New Order by Guy H. King, The Children of Galaki. And with those sales, I am now in the profit on when I went down and saw Johnny B and got books from him. So we're in the profit now there. Here we have The Field Guide to U.S. National Forest. We have 4 Men Hanging, The End of the Old West by Wellburn Hope, sold for $70 some. Good book here. This actually went out to repeat buyer. Send your repeat buyers coupons and they will buy. That's what happened in this case. Good sales, good sales. Lots of books today is what we want to see. More cookbooks. 1999 commodity cookbook went on an offer. Pretty much anytime somebody sends me an offer on these old local regional cookbooks, I accept them as long as it is profitable. Woolly Weavers, silk, linen, wool, little cookbook. You and the Universe by NJ Barrel. Here is a lot of 7 like cello pieces of music. One World Atlas. I do not sell very many atlases, but this one was a bit older, so we did end up listed 1931. Pretty much they have to be 30s is like 31. It's about the newest I want them to be for just for these general atlases, but got some cool maps in there. And last but not least in this unit is this big one that we'll have to build a box for this or something. Santa Fe Depots of the Plains, 2nd edition by Frank Ellington. But it's got like all these cool drawings of them, like architectural type things, and some photographs in it. Pretty cool coffee table style book. But man, that thing's just really long. But that's everything in this unit. Let's go down to the other unit, talk about our plan for the week, and see what else sold down there. So we got some good stuff. Okay, so plan for this week, I am temporarily, at least this week, backing off of books. The reason I'm doing that is just because I have a lot of other miscellaneous stuff that I need to list. I have not been getting to, and it's just taking up space. I started yesterday, listed all the like VCRs, DVD players, anything I had like that needed to hook up to a TV. I still have a whole bunch of like gaming consoles left that will hopefully be tested probably tomorrow. I'd like to do it today, but it's not going to happen today. So basically I'm doing random stuff this week just because I need the space and I'm trying to get some space. Got a lot of space yesterday. I listed 1 tote of stuff and then got rid of like basically 3 other totes of stuff. So we got like 4 more totes worth of stuff space cleared out. We're doing really good. We made a lot of progress. We can get the gaming systems done this week, and I've also got 3 totes of train stuff. If I can do majority of those 2 things, or hopefully all of those 2 things, we'll be in a really, really good spot as far as space goes, because I do have a bunch of books incoming in the next few weeks. I have 1 pallet of books coming from Georgia that are all things that should be, most of them should be good for eBay. I've been working with him a little bit, talking with this guy about the types of stuff I want, types of stuff I don't want. We spent like an hour and a half just going through books yesterday that he had set to the side, and I was saying yes or no to give him an idea of types of stuff that we're looking for. And it looks like some good stuff. I've done a smaller deal with him already. We're looking at doing a bigger deal now. And I need space for those when they come in. Now, I do want to still do my Amazon books this week, so I do need to source Amazon books at some point. I do have 1 bulk trailer load of books that I need to go through that were from a local thrift store, and that's probably how I'm going to get my Amazon books this week. Between that and then maybe 1 quick trip to the local library, see what they've put out, because they refresh their stock very, very quickly. But yeah, 100 books to Amazon, just like we've been doing, and then whatever random stuff I can manage to fit in this week while I'm also sorting through that trailer load, looking for Amazon books and going to the library. That's the plan for this week. We listed a lot of stuff yesterday. Some of it's already sold. We've already had like around $50 in sales from the stuff yesterday. So it's making some money from some inventory that had just been sitting there for a couple of months, and I'm getting some space, which is what we need right now, with at least 1 pallet of books coming in. But anyways, that's the plan for this week. It is Labor Day week. You're gonna be watching this a week later. After this, plan on getting back to the books. At some point we're going to swap to doing more Amazon and less eBay, but that's still a little ways down the road. Anyways, what are you guys working on this week? Same thing you usually do, or you making a little switch this week? Anyways, I'm gonna show you guys what sold over here. Starting on the ground, 1 small Lowe's box full of thriller novels. Ignore the 1,000, that's just a SKU. That's not how many there are in there. These are like your mass market paperbacks. Probably not dealing with listing them this way anymore, just because it takes a lot of time. They don't sell for much. They take forever to sell. But I got $20 plus shipping for this box. And remember, I got like $1.50 into the box. Labor. It's a lot better off just to list a single book for 20 bucks. Listening and Prayers, Mary Ruth Swope, sold that. Here is a this vintage doll. It's made of bisque. It's terrible condition, sold it for like 15, I think. Another little train set sold for some good money. Doing great with trains. We sold 1 floppy disk drive, a hat, Hustler, 1 CD, That Old Gut Filling, Bethary Levi. This is a banjo CD. two sewing machine parts. These books on dinosaurs. I listed these a couple of years ago when my kids weren't ready for them, and they're probably ready for them now. Kind of wish I had them now. But anyways, sold those. Another CD, and man, that's just a scary cover. Wild Nothing Gemini. And last but not least is our weekly Sunday Bible sale. This time, just like last week also, it is the Bible on cassette. But that is everything we got going on this week. Let me know what you guys are working on in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.